Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. And my camera's off. Why you do this? Why you do this? Hey, you know why I went off? Because they're like, "Yo, we need to hype up the haircut." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, we have Capita to check out today. We got Carlos Alberto. 5'11" high medium work rates, right-footed, 3-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. This card does have the center back position change, right? So it's definitely going to be a very big deal for a card like this, for people that want to use him in that specific way. In-game player traits. This card has the flair traits, in-game attributes. He is pretty well formatted for the shadow chemistry style for the most part. I guess I'm going to try out a new tactic today, since it is a defender review, and defender reviews are usually really boring to do, right? So you kind of have to figure out like a new tactic to kind of play normal FIFA but defend with the card either way. On a shadow chemistry style, this card is controlled. Honestly, it's not really a big deal though, because in his case, he does have really good pace stats, right? So he's going to have 99 acceleration, 98 for sprint speed. Shooting on the card is going to be in a decent area. You know, whether or not I try him out in the right back position or the center back position, it's just to see what his defensive animations are like. Like, they just have to be good, right? So passing on the card is going to be in a good area for the most part. Not long passing, but short passing is. Dribbling in a good area. He's got 90 for reactions, 86 for composure, so that's definitely very nice. Great defensive stats. And then for physical, the only thing that he's lacking is in the aggression department. So yeah, a couple of interesting things. How much does the loan give me? Let's see. Is it 5 games? If it's 5 games, I could do it 5 games. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Where is this thing, bro? Did I already skip it? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Let me go get that first, and then we'll check him out. I'm gonna do a new tactic. I gotta find something. Okay, guys. So we're gonna use him on the shadow for now. Okay, we're gonna use him on the shadow for now. Technically speaking, you could give him an anchor, so we can actually play a few games if I notice that his physical is an issue. Because here's the thing, right? Pace is in a good area with mid-90s on an anchor. It is. But pace is also very relevant in this game. So I just want to see what I'd rather have personally, you know? But yeah, we made a quick little team together here. Honestly, it's pretty decent. It's not bad at all. We're going to be using this 4-2-4 from another YouTuber. Honestly, if I end up liking it, then I'll probably do the review for this as well, because it's easier for me to do this when I'm doing defender reviews and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, anyways, let's go try them out, guys. Legrand switch, not a great decision. That's tracking there is perfectly fine. I want to go chase after him after a little bit. I might actually give him the anchor chemistry style. It might be more ideal. Okay, so his running animation, it's like very, it's not like super light. It's a little bit. It's a combination of light and physical. So that's where like giving him the anchor could be ideal for the extra physical stats. It's nice to be able to dribble a little bit to kind of get out of those spaces. I did use him a little bit there, pushed him back. There's no like crazy animation to reach for the ball there. It was him that just cleared it, no? Yeah, it was. It was a pass too. Give me that. Get that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Carlos Alberto getting involved right there. Cool. Nice interception. That was a really bad pass by me. But the anchor was good enough there for that situation. Felt like giving him that extra aggression could be really nice for that, you know? Oh, nothing. I got that, though. There we go. Wait for that one little space right there. Oh, he committed that challenge himself from the first one. That guy did the skill move and it forced the animation out of him. Legrand switch. Oh my god, he's marking well. Yeah, so I didn't get the initial challenge there with him, but got it afterwards with him T2. Gotta pass it back here. There we go. Legrand switch here. Nice. There you go. EA doesn't reward you with the manual defending because they avoid defenders from certain passes. But Carlos Alberto does save our life there. Oh, it does well under pressure. No way, man. Yeah, he did well there. The first drag was a little bit unfortunate, but such is FIFA, you know, such is FIFA. Good challenge. Now we're good. Tracks after him very nicely. There you go. I was about to say the manual defending nada, but boy gets to it. Nicely done. Little offside trap there. Nice, that was all AI. Yeah, marks the player well for the pass. Why did I pass it there? Am I dumb? Oh, I missed that, eh? Oh, thank goodness. Nice. Work the small little spaces. You know what? That all happened because of Carlos Alberto, too, eh? Getting the ball back there. It was a W. Oh, pressure actually threw him off there. That's good. Well positioned for that. I'll trigger. Nice. I'll trigger again. Good. Oh, I was about to say, I actually thought he was going to save that. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Capita card. I had to go buy the actual card in the market because people just quit pretty quickly, so it was kind of hard to actually get his review. That's why when I do Defender reviews, like if I'm specifically doing Defender reviews, I just let them attack against me, score goals so that they don't leave, because when you're doing like foot champs and stuff, they're gone, right? So, guys, with Carlos Alberto, I was trying him out in two different ways, right? So I tried him out with the anchor chemistry style. I also tried him out with the shadow chemistry style. And then I used him in both the center back position as well as the right back position, right? Okay, so What's interesting about this card, guys, is that for versatility and, being able to use multiple formations in the future, like whatever the meta changes to, it's great to have a card like this in your team, right? Because if you use him in the fullback position, for me personally, I always recommend the Shadow Chemistry style, okay? Because he's a controlled player, and being a controlled player, you want him to have really high pace, really high defense to work against the people that want to use the pace all the time, right? So it's going to be very important to give him that. If you use him through the middle, right, and you give him an anchor chemistry style, that would also be very ideal because of the pace boost, defense, as well as the physical capabilities. Now, what's interesting about this card, in my opinion, is this specifically, okay? So I do prefer center backs that have more physical presence playing through the center back position, right? I was using someone like Umtiti, for instance, right? And Umtiti was even, I don't even know if this guy's gotten upgrades because Lecce in real life have not really been doing that well. But Umtiti is really solid, right? Because he has a physical presence. Him, players like Stones, all those types of guys. I prefer personally to use those types of center backs. Now, here's the thing that's very interesting. In my opinion, I actually feel like Capita's best position on the pitch is playing in the right center back position, playing in a 3-back formation. For me personally, that's where I feel like he plays best. Because in a 2 center back lineup, I like the big physical guys personally, right? In the right back position, he can play it perfectly fine as well. I was using him on the Shadow Chemistry style. No problem whatsoever, right? Very good in that position. But what's great about him is that right center back area, because the players that I'm talking about, like Umtiti, right? I wouldn't want to use someone like Umtiti playing in the left center back position. Would I play him through the center back position, like right down the middle in that 3-back formation? 100%. But in the left center back position, not as much. In that area specifically, it's really, really nice to have a person there who is kind of like a hybrid of a fullback and a center back playing in that general area, right? That's why people want like a Ferland Mendy card in the future, because Ferland Mendy, rare gold card, him and a rare gold Mbappe are still the cards that you can still use in the meta of the game right now, and they're still amazing, right? But Ferland Mendy is one of those types of cards, fullback into the center back position, can play really well in that area. That's what this card genuinely feels like. He feels like the type of card that in that right center back position for that 3-back formation, he will be best utilized in that area because of that feeling of him being a hybrid between the two, right? Because when I'm using him at fullback and I'm using him at center back, I'm like, I want the in-between. And the in-between for that is to use him in that right center back area, right? So for me personally, that's where he plays best. But guys, it was like I was saying earlier, right? He still plays the center back position well. He still plays the right back position well. I just think he plays best in that right center back area for that 3-back formation, okay? A card like this is great to unlock, in my opinion, because, like I said earlier, very versatile type of card. Any type of formation you want to use in the future, he'll be able to fit into your teams for some nice little cheeky Brazilian links as well, right? So it's a great card. Capita is usually really cool to get in FIFA most of the years because they format him pretty nicely for the most part. And it's really great that you can kind of use him in different ways, and he's actually still a really good player. Like for me personally, I didn't really care about the high medium work rate in the middle. It was just lack of physical presence that I really want a little bit more in that area. Like even when I gave him an anchor, that center back position, I like the bigger guys, it's really, really helpful to work with. You can even see in some of the animations from me defending with Capita, like Umtiti doing that work, because it's always super ideal. It's that and the lengthy part, right? Because Umtiti, I'm not comparing, I'm just showing you because that's the player that was next to him, right? But Umtiti's card on a Shadow Chemistry style, he's a lengthy player. Like, sure, his pace is lower, but that lengthy while working with a 6-foot height unique body type that's like very physical, it's super helpful, right? Super, super helpful. Aggression's there, strength is there. So that extra physical layer is like really great. But like I said, this card, I wouldn't use him in the way that I'm using Capita. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I wouldn't use this card as a left center back. It just wouldn't happen. Like it genuinely wouldn't, unless it's like a top tier meta player. Like if it has to be someone like Saliba, right? It has to be someone like William Saliba for me to use them as a right center back, like on a Shadow Chemistry style, because the pace is in a great area, great defensive animations, all that kind of stuff. But Capita, I feel like, again, plays that role better. So, yeah, that versatility that the card has, that alone is going to be really great to be able to unlock. And I think most people agree, man. He's like a 92% as an SBC, and it's a WSBC. I think I think it's definitely worth picking up to use him in different ways, however way you want. Center back, right center back, all that good stuff. So yeah, the reason why this review took longer is because, like I said, it's a defender review, and sometimes I feel like playing regular FIFA for a tactic. So this tactic that I did try out for the 4-2-4 guys was actually really solid. It's really, really good, and I will be doing a review for it. I would say 4 or 5 hours from now. We'll let this card sit for a little bit before we upload the tactic video. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, my dudes. Love you guys.